want to make sure they give you a nice round of applause.
Thanks,
You look
Tom.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
I did just have a little choking attack back there. Have you ever missed out on an amazing opportunity because you didn't show up as your true, authentic self? There I was. The perfect job opened up at my company. I was thrilled. It was something I had actually been waiting for a long time. I was part of a major acquisition at a Fortune 200 company, and I had spent 10 years in this division at my previous company. I was so excited. It was perfect for me. Everybody said I was a shoo-in for this. I finally just went ahead and threw my hat in the ring.
Just keep going.
Okay, threw my hat in the ring. And I went through 6 interviews, and I nailed every single one of them. And all I had to do then was wait for the phone call. And it came. Hi, this is Lana. Oh, hi, Dave. It's Dave calling to tell me that I got the job. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Can I ask why I didn't get the job? Okay. Nope. Got it. Thanks, Dave. Okay, so I didn't get the job. But it wasn't because when I asked the question, why didn't I get the job? I was told the other candidate had more confidence than you. Exactly. That was my reaction. What? On what planet did this person have more confidence than me? I knew everything about this job. I knew all the customers. I interviewed with 6 people, all of whom knew that about me. So what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I teed up all of my responses to the question. I apologized before speaking. And the worst thing I did, I minimized every accomplishment that I had had. What I realized very quickly, what I realized very quickly is that in that moment, I second-guessed everything that I brought to every interview and every opportunity that I had that was in front of me. I started to realize that there's a big difference between feeling confident and being confident. When you feel confident, you're rehearsed. You know what's in front of you. You know your audience. It's a community. You feel that way because you know what you're doing is who you are at your core. But being confident, that's different. That's having this internal scaffolding that holds you up no matter what's happening. It's your poise, it's your presence. It's knowing in your core who you are and what you're bringing to every conversation. I've often heard people talk about confidence as being something people are born with. Oh, God, they're born with that. What I've discovered, confidence is not something you're born with. It's not innate, and it's not a gift. Confidence is a decision. It's a decision that we make when we hold up our hand and we ask a question because we want to know the answer, and nobody else wants to ask the question. Confidence happens when we speak up when everybody else is quiet because we believe in something. And confidence is who you are when you show up and you are your most authentic self. So I played around with a lot of this and I thought, there's a framework here, something that I can lean into and I can share with others about how they can show up and be their most confident self. Self? What are words that start with SELF? Let's break this down. The first is security. This is about knowing who you are at your core, having boundaries. As Cheryl Green mentions in her book, You Had Me at No. Boundaries are, would you like to say this with me? Boundaries are, they're not selfish. They're not cruel. They're your property lines. They are what tell you what you should and should not put up with from other people or from yourself. And security is about knowing who you are. And again, I say this at your core. The next is empathy. Empathy is about having compassion for yourself and others. A lot of my clients come to me and they talk about workplace conflict. And I think, you know, if you pictured everybody like a 5-year-old, I mean, who's going to be mean to a 5-year-old unless it's the one kicking your seat on an airplane? But who's going to be mean to a 5-year-old? I'm a golfer and I can be really mean to myself. And I listen to other people be mean to themselves. I keep a picture of myself as a 5-year-old on my phone. And when I do something really cringeworthy or make a mistake, I look at that picture and I'm reminded that I am worthy of all the compassion and empathy I can muster for myself. The next is luminosity. This is just standing in your light, not shrinking to fit in or making other people better than you because you're comparing yourself to them. Be who you are and let that shine through to other people. And the final is fortitude. This is not resilience. Fortitude is about standing tall during the storm. Resilience is about after the storm, you pick yourself up, you move along. Fortitude is what I needed during those interviews. Resilience is what I needed after that phone call. So the next time that you're talking about not feeling your most confident self and you want to try something new, ask yourself, do I feel confident or do I want to be confident? And ask yourself which of these 4 pillars I can lean into. Is it security, to know who you are? Is it empathy, to be kinder to yourself? Is it luminosity, to let yourself shine and celebrate your wins? Or is it fortitude, to stand strong no matter what adversity is coming your way? Because you have a choice. You can either feel confident or you can make the decision to be confident. Thank you.
Wow.